So we just saw a massive surge of activity when it comes to ADA. And this is the highest level we have seen since November of 2023. So it's nice that things are actually taking place. And what this has to do with is whales. Whales have been pretty quiet for quite some time, but we are finally getting to this point where whales are again coming alive. This has actually ramped up basically since the end of March. So the month of April has kind of showed this progressive move to the upside in terms of whale activity. And again, this is the highest that we've seen since our initial run up in terms of ADA. Now, the bigger question is, what are these whales in fact doing? Are they buying? Are they selling? Well, for the most part, you can see that these whale activity is very much coincided with the progress on the charts. You guys can see that as ADA price was dropping, whale activity was dropping. As ADA price was increasing, whale activity was increasing, dropping, right? Well, now we've gotten to this point where it looks like whales are in fact increasing activity, but prices continue to drop, which leads me to believe that some whales are in fact liquidating their positions. Now, why I think this may in fact be happening is when we look at when this activity was extremely high, the last time that the levels were this high was all the way back on probably about November 8th, which means that price was down here. It was down into the mid 30 range, which means that many of these whales are probably in, 20% profit or so. As you can see here, right? 23% profit. Now, do I blame them for taking profit? No. Obviously, there's a lot of uncertainty. You guys can see the sea of red on the right side of the charts here. We've gotten drugged down along with BTC. Guys, and I can't hit this home enough. BTC is setting the direction for everything right now. We don't have assets escaping what Bitcoin is doing. Unfortunately, Bitcoin is the boat anchor that right now, as it's dropping, it's dragging down everything. As it gets raised, it's raising up everything. Unfortunately, BTC right now is pushed down to, again, our support levels here. We're trying to test the bottom of this trend, and we're just kind of stuck waiting. That's kind of where we're at right now. Now, I will say this. Are some of these whales probably accumulating at this time? Yeah. Actually, it makes a lot of sense that people in general are accumulating as we're going through these dips. People that bought up, for example, at 81 cents in terms of ADA, guess what? There's a huge opportunity to basically cut your buy-in price in half right here. Now, I'm not telling people what to do. You can always do what you want. But me personally, I've done some pretty big accumulating lately. I'm trying to add to my position as much as I can. Even if price does go lower, guess what? That's cheaper positions. The way I always approach this is down the road is the biggest thing. If you're not, buying and selling actively, it doesn't really matter what the short-term price does. Maybe it goes up a little bit, maybe it goes down a little bit, but it's all a question of, have you secured enough in this market cycle? Do you have a large enough bag when we actually get to those good prices and good times? Are you kicking yourself for not accumulating enough, or are you happy that you did? That's always the way that I look at this, but it's nice to see something actually happening. This might be that kind of final flush out of people that have either been, trading the chart up and down or whatever, right? The people that have the long-term mindset, they're still here. We can still see that represented by those that have held for a year or longer, even those that have held for 1 month or longer. That mindset is still strong when it comes to ADA. And this is, again, why I've been so resilient in my thoughts. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think this means, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.